It is with cameras.
Did you see the helicopters going over our neighborhood a day ago?
No.
Well, they were circling and circling. I think the theory now is that Papa John's had the 23-cent.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and somewhere around you was
Yes,
Papa
there's
John's?
a Papa John's, and there were so many kids. They must have let it was senior day, unfortunately, in the high school. So everybody came. Police were there. The helicopters were circling. The
helicopters must have been from the news organization.
Well, I don't know. They kept circling. I forget what it was. And the hardware store said if they ever do that again, they're going to protest. But the kids would come in the store. I don't know if they were shoplifting, loitering anyway in the hardware, which is right next to Papa John's.
Oh, sure.
But they did this all over.
Plus the owners of the hardware store have been cranky for years. So.
Well, that's a good store.
There it is, right on tape. These folks are cranky.
Shaker Hardware.
I didn't say it.
We have an editor that can take out all defamatory comments.
It's just your opinion. They can't sue you for that, can they?
Oh, they can sue you.
You said they
just that I can successfully defend.
You say, in my opinion.
In my opinion,
they seem cranky.
they're really. No, in my opinion, they are cranky. But
When you ask for that 3/8" screw, they're going to say, "Screw you, pal."
Which fortunately I never do because I'm not one of those people that is handy around the house.
Okay. Well, then there's no need to worry.
Well, we are going there. There's a parade on the first night of the bike ride.
Okay.
And
Now,
you're
tell them
supposed
about
to
the bike ride.
Well, it's across Goba. Across Goba. It's across
Goba.
Ohio. It's called Goba. Great Ohio Bike. And you decorate your bike. Now, last year, the winning bike combination was a rocket and cardboard.
This 7th grade
Not,
or what?
not unlike 7th grade.
Not unlike 7th grade.
In
right?
fact, the whole week is not unlike 7th grade.
Because last year they went to Wapakoneta, which is where Neil Armstrong.
That's right, I know, yeah.
In the little museum and everything.
Oh,
So the
I
whole
see,
thing
yeah.
was ride me to the moon.
Yeah.
What is this year's?
Something about rails, something doing a lot of rails to trails, and something about taking the train to Gobaville. And something.
Yeah, so we'll have some kind of a train park there. Then it winds up with Songfest.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been listening to songs all year, but
Well, what kind of songs do they sing?
Well, you do parodies of Old Lang Syne or
well, who's the singer who's deceased now?
Well, there are a number of those.
Oh no, the guy.
Eddie Arnold.
No, he died yesterday. Okay.
Couldn't be him then.
Well, no, he's dead.
Oh, they kept imitating. Several of them did. They had a low voice, low bass voice.
Oh, Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. There were a lot of Johnny Cash imitations last time.
Right. And in between the parade on the first night and the talent show on the last night, there's still a lot of 7th grade stuff where it's something about, I don't know, the country air that brings out the adolescent hormones in everybody. There's a lot of chasing around.
Oh, snapping down people's butts.
That kind of thing, and people constantly asking, does it bother you if I'm married? That kind of stuff.
Oh. That's something not
Which
keeping on.
by, well, I mean, but it's the counterpart too.
I got you.
Do you have a girlfriend? Oh my God.
That's right. Well, now you met some interesting people the last time. You met that young couple or that young woman. And
Just how the conversation gets back to
Always back.
Tara and her lookalikes.
that's right.
In my opinion, this young lady looked like Tara Reid.
Tara Reid. That's
And
right.
her sister looked even more like Tara Reid.
Well, in the middle of Ohio too. No?
No, actually not in the middle of Ohio, on the margins of Ohio.
All right.
New Bremerton is,
Is that where it
or
was?
is it New
Yeah,
Bremerton? Bremerton or, no,
I just remember it was the bicycle museum.
Bremerton. Anyway, lovely young ladies. Love to see you again. My phone number,
Give me a call, will you?
I could make you a star, honey, really.
I think they thought that, actually.
Well, no, it was my charm and wit that they were attracted to. It was only later they discovered that I could make them a star.
Yeah.
Till their mother turned out to be working in the museum and came over, and Don pointed me out. It was him.
So what? Get away from her. My daughter.
Both daughters.
A lot of people are in retirement. That's right.
Oh, really?
deep into retirement.
Strap him on this morning.
This for some of these people, this was like their whole life.
Well, my brother will be, he won't be the oldest, he's 74.
He by no means will be the
No, he will be maybe 10 years younger.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
They have a stag wagon.
Well, they do, but there's an extraordinary of people who are twice the size of Don, who nevertheless get up every morning and get out of the tent and get on their bike and swear they've never made it.
They have a 98-mile day. It's an option day. I know you won't be doing it.
That's
But I'm thinking about it, but I probably...
Well, what will he do while they're all riding? What will you do during the day?
sleep. Take my nap.
No, well, they have the 2 days off and you tour around them. But a lot of the touring has
I may go to
high-priced
that
things.
museum in Western Ohio.
You do.
I think I've got just enough time.
Yeah. I went 150 miles today.
Yeah, in my car. Well, it's going to be a great adventure. I just really hope you come up with some kind of. I really do want to be
We
part
don't
of
have any
that.
instruments. It would be us singing.
That is not true,
It's the
because
acapella singing.
I don't sing. I mean, I sing. I don't have an instrument. You definitely have an instrument. The flutophone.
Oh, flutophone. Yeah. What do you have?
Well, he
to
calls it a
do you
recorder.
have to perform? No, you don't have to.
Oh, it happens.
Oh, you could drive. It's going to be.
Yeah.
It's in the starting town,
Yeah.
which is wherever that is, Westerville or somewhere.
What, the talent show's in the? No, I don't think. Oh, you mean the parade's in the?
Yeah, but the talent show is in the. They're
in the last
Oberlin,
town.
a little town down Oberlin.
No. No. Our starting point is Wellington. That's a little town
No, by Oberlin.
by Oberlin.
Yeah.
But that's our starting town.
And
So that'll be the parade.
You do the but this.
But the talent show will be on the last night, which is in Marble.
Yeah. Oberlin.
I don't know if they're going on the same trip.
I thought it was a circuit. You end up where you.
You
started.
do, but don't you recall when we
Oh,
get
the next
back
day
in
you ride
Wellington,
on. Oh, I
you just
got it,
go
I
to
got it.
Wellington, get in your car, and
Well,
go.
can you come to Oberlin?
It's not. If nothing else, you can see the Smucker's outlet store.
Yeah, where is Orville? Is that near Akron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No,
I should
easy
probably
to get
drive
to.
down.
Yeah.
The traffic.
And you could fill up with cases
Give us-
of that simply wonderful Smucker's
jam.
Simply fruit for wonderful.
Yeah. And one of your Western songs, if you give it to us, we'll rehearse it before.
That's true.
You have to give me a theme.